Hello everybody. Today we're going to do some watercolors. So the first thing I'm going to do is spray my watercolors. Have I worked with watercolor before? Yes. I'm not the very best. We're going to practice today. We're going to see what happens. You can see I have a rhombus, a diamond, a space here lined out because I want to leave that area blank. It's also taped down because it's watercolor, so if you don't tape it down, it's going to want to get all wrinkly. So we will see how the taping works. This is just a whiteboard actually, and it's the back of the whiteboard. So I'm going to start off something simple because if this doesn't work out, at least it wasn't something super huge that it's not a 30 by 40 canvas is what I'm talking about here. So I'm going to start off with some blue here. The idea is that the verse will go in the center and there will be flowers coming here, leaves coming here, but I also want it to have some sort of, I don't know, shapes. So we're going to bring in some shapes. We're going to do some 3 circles here because why not? And if you see, I'm not having to add that much water. I do like my colors to be nice and dark. And we're going to do 1/3 circle, maybe there. It still feels like I'm painting with acrylic, but time will tell. Okay, so I'm going to do some leaves now. I'm cleaning my brush, and I'm going to be using some solid green here. Make one, oh, that's not dark enough. I want it darker. One leaf here. It's okay that we have 2 colors. And I'm going to actually add, no, this is good. Here we go. There's one. I want a light one here. I'm going to try to not have them touch because then the color will kind of blend. There we go. I'm going to have another one, a dark one, just come here like that. And I am now seeing that I don't want it to reach all the way to the end. So I'm going to retrace some of the lines. I actually used the canvas. And I'm going to bring it in by eyeballing it, maybe a pinky size amount. I'm just going to bring in this one, same distance. And it's okay. I've got to see how much space I'm leaving. There. And I'm going to bring this one in to there. Good. Now I'm just going to erase my line. You know what? You don't have to see me erase. Okay, that is erased. I am now going to continue with my leaf, but I'm going to bring it closer to the new line now. There we go. I'm going to bring this one in, make this one nice and big. We're going to have a round one here. That's nice. And we're going to have just some more green here. Kind of like a laying down leaf. It's okay that it's totally okay if your leaves touch. That's just the beginning. I'm going to have a nice, I'm mixing colors. I've never done that with watercolor, but we'll see. We're gonna go here. I want like just itty bitty leaves like that. So I'm pressing down and then bringing it out. There we go. I'm gonna make this one nice and big. I can do it to the right side, but I can't do it to the left. My goodness. Okay, that's okay. We'll add another one here. There we go. We're going to add another one here. There we go. And I'm going to add, just bring them down the line, right? Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Drawing green. And there will be acrylics. It's not gone forever. I'm just trying my hand at watercolors because I like watercolors. So there's that. I'm going to bring in a little more water on my greens. I am going to want some of this. I'm going to clean my brush. Dab, dab. I want some of this here. And I'm going to bring in a different color green. Make it a little chunkier at the bottom. And that one is going to be right next to one of these forest green ones, like a sage type thing. And I want it to have this very, very light touch of this green. And it's going to have another leaf here because why not? I'm going to let that dry and then kind of bring it in. And this will also have some of that green. And this one. So we're kind of mixing these colors up. Good. Really liking that. Okay, and now we're going to finally bring some flowers in. What should we paint, do you think? Now, I do kind of want I'm going to add some water down here. Just the tiniest bit. I'm going to grab some more just with my paintbrush and bring in some of this right here. And I kind of want just like the shadows of a leaf over here, just there. And then I might do that with a different water spot over here. And I'm gonna paint this section right here. I'm gonna go with some pink. That's too dark, so we're gonna add some. Oh, see, beautiful. See, oh, nice. Okay, so that's just going to be a spot because I want there to be a spot there. So we're going to bring in some more water. And you know what? I think I'll make a spot around here. Too bad I didn't make it before. But I think there is still time. And we can bring that one in. We're going to do purple. Because why not? Just the slightest bit of purple, and it's just going to be a little spot there because there can be a spot there. And I don't like that this area is a little too blank, so we're going to add one more leaf. Although I kind of do like that there is space, but around the rhombus, the square, the diamond, there will be less space. So I'm going to start here. I kind of wish I could test this somewhere, but we'll see. We'll go, nah, don't like that. Gonna go with this one. It has lots of water, so it's gonna have little dots like that. This one will have a big petal like that, followed by a little petal here and another one here. That's one of my flowers. Okay, and we're gonna wait for that one to dry, but it will be very big like that. Nice. Okay, I'm going to draw stems without them actually touching, and we're going to draw one, just like a leaf peeking out here. I like it. And we're gonna give these some leaves as well, skinnier leaves. Okay, liking it. I want a line though. What could I use for a line? I'm gonna use a golden marker. So what I'm going to do is, do I want to go right on the line, or do I want to go half a line under the line? Good question. I think I'm going to go with it with a ruler. Definitely a ruler. First, let me go get a ruler. I have a ruler. Shout out to the Phoenix Fire Department for somehow landing this ruler in my hands. We're going to go in and draw this line because we'll see how that goes. Oh, I'm really liking it. Okay, should we do the rest of it? Yes, let's do. Oh no, I got some green on there. Absolutely okay. Maybe getting some green on the other section. Let's do this part first because this part looks drier. Let's bring in the line and connect this one to that one. There we go. Now we have a diamond. Okay, and I'm going to erase before I get too into this watercolor. And I kind of don't want to because I kind of want to leave the space. So I'm going to stop right there and continue with another flower right over here. Just a 3-petal flower. 1, 2, and 3. And of course we are going to add a little stem. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to continue with the bottom half, and we're going to start off with a leaf right here. Why not? But these leaves are going to be kind of darker. It's going to go from here to there. That looks good to me. And we're going to have slightly circular leaves, just slightly heavier leaves. Slightly heavier leaves. And they're going to be alternating because why not? And there's my very first one. And then we're going to add some golden yellow flowers down here. And I'm going to add even some more like water and give this a nice slight yellow tint like that. Very springy. I like it. So far I like it. And because this area is wet, we're going to do some leaves over here. Let's get a really nice big leaf over here. Kind of background color there. I'm going to add gonna add, I have to wet the brush, dry the brush, all that good stuff. I'm gonna draw another 3-leaf flower, petal flower here. There we go. And because we have a flower, we're gonna add a stem. And it should have a little leaf. You can tell I like leaves. Okay, so that's what it's looking like. I want a nice dark line here for that one, but maybe not too dark. So we're going to come in here, kind of go in there, maybe bring some color in there. And because it's wet, can't even tell that much. Awesome. I definitely want more leaves. We're going to have one. These are going to be coming down, sort of. These are going to be like the background to the big flowers I want here. So we're going to have a nice backward leaf there, kind of like a stem. I'm going to bring it here. We're going to have another leaf here because we like leaves and they're kind of going down a little. I'm going to make this one a little bigger. Grab some water. Here we go. And a skinny leaf because why not? I actually am trying to have plants in my house. I don't know how well that's gonna go, but we're gonna give it a try. Now we are going to, is this dry? Yes, more or less dry. I am going to add some very golden flowers over here, and it's going to go into the square just a little on this side. Maybe not too much. It almost looks orange, and we're going to wait for it to dry, but you can kind of see where it's coming from, and we're going to give it a nice yellow stem. Nice. Now I want another one, same color, over here. Kind of give it, I didn't give this one a lot of shape. We're going to give that one shape. Bring in this one. And bring it down. Good. Now these, because they're yellow and they have yellow stems, let's give it, would it be too crazy to give it purple stems? Sometimes I want to just do abstract the art. Just a little bit. And we're going to give this one a small one. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. I really like this blue. Okay, we're going to bring in. Good. That is set. We're going to add some green leaves to this section as well, just because we're going with the green theme. We're going to add some falling leaves here. There's one. We're going to have one coming down here, one coming down there. We're going to connect them all, bring it here, add one more leaf there, and a baby leaf here. Good. That looks like a lot of wetness. Don't worry about it. If we want it not to spread and mix, then we can kind of give it a pat and help it dry. Now these over here are completely dry, so I'm going to be drying my other flowers. So I'm going to go with purples and pinks. These are definitely going to have some shape. I'm going to draw like one, like a clover type flower here. Here's another petal. And that one went into the square, and that's okay. So we have a flower there, and I'm going to use the same color to bring it down. Good. I'm going to kind of bring it in together by doing a yellow flower over here. And bringing it down. Gonna give another purple flower, but a baby purple flower over here. Gonna go give it that shape like a clover a little. There we go. And we're bringing that stem right on down. We're going to do another one here with the other. Because they're a little family. There's another one. And we're bringing that one down. We're going to do a yellow. And we're bringing it down. We're going to do, I want to do a yellow and a purple, but we're going to just do a purple here. Okay? A dark purple. Purple. We're going to fill this one in. You'll see why in a minute. Okay, now this one looks like a blob. And that's okay. So that is my watercolor. The extent of my watercolors. I'm going to let it dry. And I will come back with markers. Okay, so I do have my watercolors, but I also still want, not my watercolors, my markers, but what I want is just one more kind of spottish here where it is purple. So I'm going to bring that in. Bring that in just because this side has. And the perfectionist in me wants equality, I guess, on the paper. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it alone now and wait for it to dry. Okay, we're gonna start with this section here. It is dry. I'm just going to, I again, never done this before. We're going to start with some markers. This says perfected. I can show you my big old box here. Oh, don't drop the water. It's perfected alcohol markers. They are dual tips. And we have a broad and we have a fine. I will be using the fine and praying that all this goes okay, because have I done this before? No. So we're just going to add a little bit of detail. Oh, yes. Okay, a little bit of detail to that. Kind of just adding those, giving this a branch, giving this maybe some more dimension there, bringing this in, that. Okay, I shouldn't be touching that side yet, but okay, that's good. I like this. Bringing that in, bringing a little bit of shadow to every single petal. Good. Okay, I like that. We are going to grab this section. This section is great. We're going to bring in a little bit of that in. Just a little bit. I feel like this is too dark now, so I'm going to try to get, this is number 52, is what I was using. I think I'm going to bring in this slightly lighter 56. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're going to just kind of give it a middle part right there on these. So here, I'm going to actually address all of them because these got a little too blurry for my liking. It's probably my own fault. Okay, that looks better. In my eyes, that looks better. We're going to do here. Is this dry? No, that one's telling me wait up. So I'm going to get some orange. I have here a number 24. I'm going to go to the fine brush. So I feel like I'm done with that section. No, I'm not. I want some dark purple. Just whoop, whoop, whoop on the circles. Not grapes, but you know. And here we're going to bring in, have it a big, just going to kind of give it some petals and shape there and down. We're going to do the same here, kind of pretend that every single thing here is and a down. Gonna grab, you know what, I like that I traced it here. I'm gonna do that again. If we remember, we did 56. So we're gonna go in there. I went a little dark. Why? Because I felt the wetness of this side. There we go. There we go. Just adding. Let's do some on this one. That flower is perfect. I don't want to touch that one. Yes, we're going to grab this. Number is 85. We're going to see if it shows up on this one. Oh, it does. Kind of give it that dimension that it had before. And bring it in just a little. Make sure we have that nice and outlined. We have this one. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, and bring it in. Awesome. I'm gonna do this one. Kind of go around. It's okay if you don't, it's not perfect. And that one. Nice. Okay, we're gonna ours this one. This one is still a little wet. I'm gonna do this leaf. I want this to be extra light. So, oh yeah, matches perfectly. There we go. Yay! We are going to do this leaf. This one's going to be dark. There we go. Gonna bring this one down, give it a flower, this one down, give it a leaf, and this one down. We're gonna do not this super dark one. We're gonna go back to the lighter one. And we're gonna, is this dry? Yep, this is dry now. Can give these shape again. Not perfection. It's okay if you leave some spaces blank. Okay, I'm going to go back in with the orange for this one. I'm really liking this. I hope you're liking this. There we go. We have some petals. Just going in there a little bit. Is this one? This one is dry as well. We're gonna give this one a much. There we go. Damn! There we go! This is looking really nice. Okay. There we go. Gonna give this one some shape. And I kind of want to leave those by themselves, but yeah, that's not helpful at all. Let's give this one a nice dark one. Let's go with, is this too dark? No. Okay, that is the painting. I like it. I like the shadows. I like the shapes. We are now going to write some words. I went with Psalm 61:2. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but it's gonna be, when my heart is overwhelmed, Lead me to the rock that is higher than I. Psalm 61:2. Now, I kind of want to look it up in my Bible because I'm looking it up on the internet right now and see if Psalm 61, excuse all the, I don't use this Bible, 61:2. From the ends of the earth I call to you. I call as my heart grows faint. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I. So, I believe I found a different version then. I'm going to keep this version though because I like it. So we're going to kind of practice here with pencil. We're going to go with cursive. When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the cross. Lead me to the cross. It says to the rock. Yes, I can read. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I. And this is Psalms. Come on, keep up with the cursive. 61:2. Okay, so I like this, but I'm going to trace it with an extra sharp Sharpie. I'm going to try to make it pretty, but my cursive is not pretty when I go slow, so my heart, and I feel like I left too much space here, so we're going to go a little higher, is overwhelmed. We're going to go this one a little higher. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I. Psalms 61:2. Okay. Yes, I will go through with my bigger eraser. I don't have my big eraser with me now, but this, I believe, is the end product. How do we like it? I hope you like it. I really enjoyed watercolors, so I might do this again. So, yay! All right, let's pray. Lord Heavenly Father, thank you because in your strength, even when we are weak, we can find strength. Your strength is so strong and so abundant that you have no problem with lending us that strength. So I pray that you lead us to that rock, to you, Lord, so that we can find that strength to face any troubles, to face everyday life hardships. Life can be hard, Lord, and you know that, and you are okay with giving us that strength to continue living and being with us, Lord. Thank you. I pray blessings over whoever's watching this, over whoever buys or has this art piece later, Lord, and I pray that you accompany us throughout our day. Thank you. Blessings over whoever's watching this. Thank you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. And I ask you, viewer, that you subscribe to my channel, like this video, all that good stuff. Just let me know if you liked watercolors. Write a comment. Should I do watercolors again? Should I stay away from watercolors? That's okay too. Let me it's stuck to the tablecloth, which I said would that was water. That's okay, because the art piece is not wet. So there we go. When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. Psalms 61:2. Blessings to you. Have a good one. Goodbye.